The fastest way to fall behind with AI is to chase everything at once. Because while some businesses are building momentum, others are drowning in options. Tools everywhere, ideas everywhere, no clear starting point. And that is where progress dies. Welcome to Scale Through Automation, where we help businesses remove manual work, build smarter systems, and scale with AI. Employees that actually execute. Because AI should not feel like chaos. It should feel like clarity. But right now, most businesses are overwhelmed. They hear about new tools every day, new features, new shortcuts, new ways to automate. And instead of taking action, they freeze. They start asking, where do I even begin? That question sounds simple, but it is the reason so many businesses stay stuck. Because they assume AI has to start everywhere. Sales, marketing, operations, customer service, all at once. But that is exactly what creates paralysis. Too many choices, too many moving parts, no direction. Here is the truth. AI does not need to start everywhere. It just needs to start where friction is already costing you. Because the goal is not to use more AI. The goal is to remove bottlenecks, to make work smoother, faster, more consistent. So instead of asking, where can I use AI? Ask this instead. Where is my business slowing down? That is your starting point. And in most businesses, friction shows up in predictable ways. Slow responses, missed follow-ups, repetitive admin work, scattered communication, tasks that keep getting delayed. Work your team repeats every single day. That is where AI becomes valuable. Not in the most exciting part of the business, in the most frustrating part. Because frustration is a signal. So let's make this practical. Here is how to find the right place to start. First, look for the most repetitive process in your business. The task that happens again and again and again. Responding to leads, sending reminders, answering the same questions, moving information from one system to another. Repetition is where AI works best, because predictable work can be systemized. Second, look for processes that rely too much on memory. If something only happens because someone remembers to do it, that is a weak system. If someone has to remember to follow up, send an update, check in, or move the next step forward, you do not have a process. You have a dependency, and dependencies break under pressure. AI helps create consistency. It does not forget. It does not get distracted. It executes. Third, look at where speed matters most. Where does delay cost you money, momentum, or trust? Leads waiting too long for a response, customers sitting in silence, tasks staying untouched for hours or days. Those small delays add up. They become lost deals, poor experiences, and internal pressure. AI helps close those gaps, and when response time improves, outcomes usually improve with it. Now here's the part most businesses miss. Start where the workflow is already clear, because AI is not a fixer. It is an amplifier. If the process is messy, unclear, or constantly changing, AI will not solve that. It will just scale the confusion. That is why structure has to come first. You need to know what triggers the process, what happens next, and what success looks like. At Scale Through Automation, that is how we approach it. Structure first, automation second. Because once the workflow is clear, AI becomes powerful. And this is where the shift happens. AI should not just be treated like a collection of tools. It should be deployed like a role. That is what makes AI employees useful. They are not random features. They are digital workers with a clear responsibility inside a workflow. An AI engagement rep can follow up with leads instantly and keep conversations moving. An AI operations assistant can keep tasks organized and reduce internal delays. An AI voice rep can handle incoming calls and create a fast, consistent first impression. Each one has a job, a purpose, a place in the system. And that is what makes AI feel practical instead of overwhelming. Because now you are not trying to automate everything. You are solving one important problem at a time. So if you have been wondering where AI should start in your business, here is the answer. Not everywhere, just where it matters most. Start with the bottleneck. Start with the repeated problem. Start with the area that slows everything else down. Fix that first, then build from there. That is how real businesses scale with AI, not with chaos, with clarity. If this gave you a better way to think about AI, subscribe for more insights on automation and business systems. Visit scalethroughautomation.io to see how we help businesses implement AI the right way. And join our free AI and Automation Center using the link below to learn how to reduce manual work, build better systems, and scale with confidence. Because the future of business is not more tools, it is better systems powered by AI employees.